I would like to ask men, if one day a woman comes to you and says, "This baby is your son," what would you think? If this woman is not someone you love, you will feel like everything is turning pitch black before your eyes and hear the sound of the ground crumbling beneath you. You'll want to run away right now, but you won't find a way. You will be banned from leaving the country immediately. The government will pay her child support in advance, and the government will charge you child support and force you to collect it. The government will check your financial information and you will be subject to collections and sanctions. You will be subject to criminal penalties if you do not pay her child support. One one-night stand can ruin your life and make you a criminal. Men need to take an interest in and seriously consider this issue. It is a natural obligation for a divorced man to pay child support. However, there are cases where you need the right to defend against unfair child support collection. Let's look at the news article. A man in his 30s had a one-night stand with a woman in her 40s. The woman became pregnant and the man opposed the birth. It is said that the woman unilaterally decided to give birth. Perhaps this man will have to continue supporting child support until the child turns 18. Marrying another woman doesn't seem to be easy either. Hiding this fact and marrying another woman could be grounds for divorce, putting him in an awkward position. Let's see another news. A woman became pregnant after a one-night stand with a man she met at a club, and she ended up getting married. Her husband ran away from home. In the past, Korean women continuously advocated for the right to abortion and truly desired it. Whether abortion was illegal or legal, Korean women consistently recorded the highest abortion rates among OECD countries. Eventually, they were able to freely have abortions as they wished. In South Korea, women are currently allowed to have an abortion freely until 14 weeks of pregnancy. Additionally, abortions are permitted up to 24 weeks of pregnancy for social and economic reasons, such as in cases of rape, during work or study, unstable income, or if the male partner refuses parental responsibility or in the event of marital breakdown. Furthermore, since women can unilaterally decide to have an abortion without the man's consent, they may also demand a significant amount of money from the man as a condition for the abortion. Alternatively, they may also claim child support from the man after giving birth. Women can have abortions regardless of a man's consent. Women can give birth without the consent of men. Women may give up raising their children after giving birth and use baby boxes to abandon their children. But men have no choice. It is impossible to prevent a woman from giving birth unilaterally. There is only mandatory responsibility. Men need to take this issue seriously. This is a human rights violation against men. It is unethical for one person's unilateral decision to forcibly determine another person's life. Individuals have the right to choose their own life and family according to their free will. No one has the right to forcibly control another person's life. Just as it is wrong to coerce women into marriage and childbirth, it is also wrong to coerce men into marriage and financial support. If there is a right not to become a mother, there must also be a right not to become a father. If someone violates that right, it should be considered a crime. As you know, Michael Jackson's song Billie Jean addresses the pain experienced by men due to unilateral childbirth, meaning childbirth without consent from the man involved.
For 40 days and for 40 nights, I was on the side. But who can stand when he's in demand? Her schemes and plans. To dance up on the floor in the round.
This song has been beloved for almost half a century, and during that time, women's rights have progressed rapidly. However, men still have no defense rights against women's unilateral non-consensual childbirth. Only primitive and barbaric responsibilities are being forced upon us. We need to correct this. Men should have the right to defend against the obligation to support a child born from a woman's unilateral decision without the man's consent. When a woman gives birth on her own without the man's signature on the childbirth consent form, legislation must be established to ensure that the woman who gave birth is deemed to understand and agree that the responsibility for carrying out the support obligation lies with the woman who gave birth. Men should promote the spread of awareness about this issue. It needs to be disseminated and discussed in various communities. Additionally, there should be execution of national consensus petitions. When women fight for their rights, they are not divided into liberals and conservatives. They automatically and reflexively unite under the banner of women. Men should also unite when addressing gender issues. Through such awareness dissemination, achieving societal consensus is essential. It can lead to an improvement in awareness of human rights and ideally result in the enactment of relevant legislation. Thank you for watching.